Hello friends, Nishant here. I welcome you all. I am an extension lecturer in Government National College, Sirsa. I am going to teach you about the sonnet number 18 in your third semester. So let's start our sonnet number 18. First of all, you should know about the writer. Who is the writer and what are the main characteristics of writer? So William Shakespeare is the writer of sonnet number 18. He was born in England in 1564. William Shakespeare is one of the greatest writers in English literature. He is not only the writer of his generation but for all generations. He is one of the greatest poet and dramatist and playwright. He wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets. He is known for his comedies, tragedies and history. Some of famous quotes written by William Shakespeare are mentioned here. All that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. हर चमकने वाली चीज़ सोना नहीं होती. These violent delights have violent ends. Hell is empty and all the devils are here. So these things I mention about William Shakespeare in these slides. In your attempt, for example, you are answering about sonnet number 18 in your examination. First of all, you should mention about the writer. You should start your answer like that. William Shakespeare is the writer of sonnet number 18. He was born in 1564 in England. He is greatest poet and dramatist. He wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets. He is famous for comedies, history and tragedies. So that's all about the writer. Now comes to our poem, or we can say sonnet. First of all, you should understand what is sonnet. Sonnet is just like a poem. Sonnet is a poem of 14 lines. Sonnet was developed in Italy. There are two types of sonnet, Italian or Petrarchan and English or Shakespearean. English sonnet is made up of 3 quatrains. Quatrains means 4-line stanza, ending with couplet. Couplet means 2 lines. Writer develop his idea in 3 quatrains and concluding with couplet. So you can say that couplet means conclusion. Rhyme scheme of English sonnet is ABAB, CD, EF, GG. Rhyme scheme means pattern at the end of line. You can see the pattern in this line, twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are. There are pattern of rhymes star and R. So this is rhyme scheme. I hope you understand what is sonnet. Sonnet means 14 lines, 2 types of sonnet, Italian or Petrarchan, English or Shakespeare. Now comes to our next slide, which is introduction to the poem. This poem is addressed to the poet's friend Earl of Southampton. In this poem, great William Shakespeare compared his friend with summer's day. He compared the beauty of his friend with summer's beauty. He gives the message of immortal eternal beauty. He also gives the message of beauty and nature. He said that his friend is more charming, more beautiful than summer. His friend's beauty is everlasting or never ending process. His friend's beauty is eternal. Even after death, people will know about his friend's beauty through the verses of the poet. He said that he writes a poem about his friend's beauty, that's why his friend's beauty will remain forever. So that's the introduction to the poem. Now comes to the themes. There are two major themes in this poem. The first one is love and beauty. The second one is immorality. In the whole poem, Shakespeare talk about the love and beauty and the immorality. Now comes the major part of this poem or this sonnet is summary. I will explain this summary one by one. The first line is, shall I compare thee? Thee means you. He asks his friend, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? He asks his friend that I compare you to summer's day. In second line, he said that thou art more lovely and more temperate. He said that, O my friend, you are more lovely and more constant. Your beauty is more lovely and more constant as compared to summer. Now, to prove his idea, he describes some negative points of summer. He said that rough winds do shake the darling buds of May. He said that rough winds shake the beloved buds of May. It means summer harms, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. It means summer is far too short. Beauty of summer is far too short. But his friend beauty is long lasting, everlasting, never ending process, eternal, immortal. So you can see clearly that his friend's beauty is more constant and more lovely as compared to summer. In the next line, what a beautiful word used by great William Shakespeare to describe the beauty of sun. He said that sometime to hold the eye of heaven shines. It means sometime eye of heaven. Eye of heaven means sun. He used eye of heaven for sun. It means at times the sun is too hot. Sun is too hot. And often is his gold complexion dimmed. What a beautiful line. He said that often sun goes behind the clouds. You can see paradox here. Sometimes sun is too hot and sometimes sun goes behind the clouds. It means sun's beauty or sun's characteristics is not the same as his friend's beauty. His friend's beauty is more constant. Sometimes sun is too hot, sometimes goes behind the clouds. But his friend's beauty is more constant, more lovely. In next line, he said that, and every fair from fair sometime declines beauty by chance or nature's changing course and trimmed course. It means Shakespeare said that every beautiful thing sometime will lose its beauty. by misfortune or by nature's plan. What a beautiful line. He said that every beautiful thing sometime loses its beauty due to misfortune or due to nature's plan. It means beauty of every beautiful things not eternal, but beauty of his friend is eternal. Why eternal? Because Shakespeare wrote sonnet about his friend. That's why after 500 years we still remember his friend through this sonnet. In the next line he said that, but thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou oughtst. He said that beauty, youth of my friend shall not fade, nor will you lose the beauty that you possess. It means your youth, your beauty will go forever. You will not lose your beauty, your youth. In next line, he said that, nor shall death brag. What a beautiful word, death brag. Nor shall death brag thou wander in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. He said that in these two lines that death nor death claim you for his own, because in my eternal verse you will live forever. It means death also cannot claim your beauty. Your beauty is eternal forever. Even death can't claim your beauty. Death cannot destroy your beauty. Your beauty is eternal forever. In last two lines, he said that so long as man can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. It means as long as there is life in this earth, as long as there are life on this earth, your beauty will never end. As long as man can breathe or eyes can see, your beauty will remain on this earth. It means your beauty becomes eternal. As long as life on this earth, your beauty becomes eternal, immortal. So this is the summary of sonnet number 18. In this summary, you can clearly pick two or three major themes. The first one is nature, beauty, and immortal. Shakespeare wants to prove that his friend's beauty is eternal, immortal, because he writes sonnet about his friend. So that's why his friend's beauty is eternal. He compares the beauty of his friend with summer. He said that his friend's beauty is more constant, more lovely as compared to summer. He said that eye of heaven means sun. Sometime is too hot and sometime goes behind the clouds. It means the beauty of summer is not constant, but beauty of his friend is constant. Even death can't claim the beauty of his friend. So that's the beautiful sonnet written by great William Shakespeare. I hope you understand this summary. Now comes to our next slide, which is word meaning. I already mentioned about eye of heaven used for sun. Temperate means mild. Eternal means continuing forever. Sorry, there is misspelled of forever. Brag means show off. Thee means you. Now what is the central idea of this poem? As you are aware, this central idea of this poem is all about nature, beautiful, loving and immortal. He said that nature is beautiful but nature is not constant. As compared to his friend's beauty is more constant. His friend beauty is immortal, eternal. So that's the central idea of this sonnet. Now, concluding part, I will give you homework. You should write these two answers. First one is, what does the poet say about the summer season and his friend's beauty? I already mentioned what is summary. And the second question is, what is the theme of the poem? So theme of the poem is love and beauty and immortality. So thank you. I hope all of you enjoy this video. Thank you. Once again, take care, stay home, stay safe.